Sig Sauer, you gentlemen may know that they are at the center of a recent controversy that unfortunately ended in the death of a serviceman, a Air Force serviceman, when he removed his holstered P320 and set it on a table, and the story is allegedly that it went off, striking him in the chest, killing him, which is the first confirmed kill of a serviceman with a P320. There have been two other reports and lawsuits concerning wrongful deaths with a P320, but this is the first one that happened in the military, allegedly with witnesses and cameras, and is resulting in a pause of all M18 usage in the United States Air Force. And they are transitioning everybody to solely use their M4s, no sidearms. They have been completely decommissioned for the time being, pending this safety inspection and further investigation, basically. Right. So Sig Sauer did come out with a statement that was not totally assholic. So I actually don't mind this. Sig Sauer says, our hearts are with the service members and families impacted by the recent reported event at the F.E. Warren Air Force Base. We proactively offered assistance to the U.S. military as they investigate the incident and remain willing to help in furtherance of their ongoing inquiry. We have absolute confidence in the military's ability to conduct a thorough investigation and are working with the Air Force and Army to answer any of their questions. Now, the reason why I like this more than others of their statements is they at no point defended the P320, as that would be terrible timing. Terrible timing to use the death of a serviceman to say we are fully confident in our pistol and it's not its fault, because that would place the blame solely on the hands of the soldier, which they should not do. And they immediately say we are investigating and providing support with their internal investigations. Now, keep in mind that they denied working with the FBI in their report. So they said, no, we're not interested in being part of your investigation when they had a P320 that went off while still in the holster. Now we have the exact same thing happening again, this time, very unfortunately, taking the life of a service member.
Yeah, that's extremely sad. And kudos to SIG for actually making a statement on it and not putting their foot directly in their mouth like they have every other time. Hopefully they've learned. Now they just need to fix the issue, whatever it may be. They need to work directly with the Air Force, the Army, and I see they left the Marines out, even though the Marines have commissioned their
Correct.
own.
They're doing an engineering review on their pistols. Yep.
So at this point in time, I think the proper thing to do would be to remove all M17s and M18s from rotation in all branches of the armed service and let the police sort it out as they will. But it's not like the military doesn't have enough money and other weapons floating around that they could put in somebody's hand, right?
Yep, 100%. This was completely preventable. Again, one of the biggest controversies from the very beginning is that the P320 never actually underwent the full testing and evaluation that the handguns were supposed to go under when they actually got the contract. They simply won the contract outright based solely upon price, being roughly $100 million, $150 million cheaper total contract than the nearest competitor. So it's very sad. Security 42 is in chat, and he says, how can I donate surplus SIG P320s to the Socialist Rifle Association? Big brain moves, Mr. Security Guy. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night tonight, sir. Yeah, so the reason why this is like, again, it's not that it's perfect. It's not that you should believe them. They're still evil corporation number 421. But it is at least they didn't come out and blame the airmen and say that their gun was perfect and has never caused any issues. Like, if you could at least not do that to the grieving family, that would be nice. Thank you very much.
Now, do we know if SIG is in charge of running their own Reddit page or not? Did we ever figure that out?
I am not entirely sure.
Because I thought it was odd that they were mass deleting comments and links to the actual page itself, and the memo that was released, but yet this has stayed up.
So this is on the Sig Sauer Reddit that you just sent with me 2 hours ago by Naked Snake Mate. The Airman, Pog ass Suckfo dude, lied. He was playing around with it and shot his homie. The witnesses lied too. He's in jail now. You heard it here first.
A random
Uh,
person commenting this as allowed to stay
well,
up,
that's
but the
funny because
actual statement released from the Air Force, it was deleted.
right. So, sorry, go say that again. What was deleted?
The actual statement that was released from the Air Force about the incident,
Hmm.
people were posting the screenshots from the actual press release, and that
Right.
was being deleted. But this gets to
This
stay up.
stays up. This might be well, it's positive, right? So the 320 subreddit seems to be a total cope fest. So something that's positive. And this is a wild allegation to make, right?
Very much.
And as what's
Very
funny is
much so.
this is Kirk. This is Kirk from Error Precision, who used to be their social media guy before he got let go during the whole falling apart fiasco. And source, trust me, bro. He is very skeptical of it, as I believe that you should be. This won't get deleted, I'm sure. Somehow it's still up. Yeah, no proof. Proof. Surprised this is still up. Again, I think that the Sig Sauer subreddit, whether it's actually run by Sig or not, if it is run by Sig and they leave this one up, that's a wild move. I would
Yeah.
not recommend doing that. But claiming that the gentleman lied and killed his buddy, mm, I
It
don't know
seems
about
like
that,
there
son.
would be video of the
No,
incident.
no, it would not. It would not leak. Not from a military base. Not unless somebody leaked it right away. Because as soon as the investigation started, everything got locked down. I guarantee you. We may never see it unless somebody FOIA requests it. Protraband might actually have to FOIA request it again in like 18 months to actually get the real video.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks that it happened. It sucks that it had to happen in order for them to take any action. Um, and personally, I don't think it had to happen. I think that two people had already lost their life in a non-military role, and these instances should have been investigated further. That's my personal take on it.
Mm. Yeah, I doubt SIG employees being involved would be very, very skeptical. So the story that I was told, the insider information that I got sent was that the gentleman was shot in the chest, and he got shot in an area because it's a nuclear base where there were nuclear materials or whatnot in this loading and unloading area, the storage facility, basically. So it's a very sensitive area in which he got shot. The gun went off, and of course, unfortunately, resulted in his death.